Hey everyone, Latrell here, and this is going to be a semi-serious video, and yeah, I'm kind of going to be pouring myself out, pouring my heart out a little bit, so yeah, stay tuned. So today I want to talk about logos. If you are unaware, I actually have two logos, and I had one before, but then I changed it because I didn't like it after a while. But currently I'm using two. And the thing about my logos is they have deeper meanings to me. So you've probably seen this logo, and then you see this logo. And I usually use this logo more because it has a deeper meaning to me. And I'm going to explain both of the logos. So with this logo, if you don't already know, I think I might have said this a couple of times, maybe more so on TikTok, but this logo is my love for the moon and astronomy and sci-fi or science. And so I wanted to be able to incorporate that into my logo, especially when it comes to the moon. I wanted it to be a huge focal point because, I don't know, I just fell in love with the moon. And I've loved astronomy and the moon for so long. Since I was a kid, I always felt some type of connection for it. So I wanted it to be a part of me, essentially. You also notice that the colors are black, white, red, purple, and brown. Red, black, and purple are actually some of my favorite colors, and I really wanted to put that in my logo as a representation of me and my likes. So I figured the moon would look the best in its purple state. With that pop of red. So now we're going to talk about this logo. And this logo I actually came up with maybe late last year, early this year. And the reason I came up with it because it has a deeper meaning to me. If you can see, it is actually a picture of an alien, and I put the afro on it and then did some lips and color to the eyes, or black and white to the eyes, or gave it a little pattern because I love patterns. And then I put my name underneath and then author in the afro. But for so long in my life, I felt like an alien and like I did not belong in certain places. And growing up, it was tough because well, for me, I wanted to I jumped from group to group, trying to find out where I belonged. And every time I went to a group, it just didn't feel right. And sometimes now, even as an adult, it feels like, okay, where do I belong? Because realistically, the genre I write in, like as far as sci-fi and horror, they are heavily saturated with white male authors. So to be a black woman in this genre, sometimes it feels like I don't belong, and it's heartbreaking because I am a horror fan through and through. I love science fiction. Look, I got on my Freddy Krueger shirt. But it really feels like I'm still, in a sense, struggling to find out where I belong in this genre, or in the genres, period. I'm not so much concerned about paranormal romance because I know there are a lot of authors that look like me that write in that genre, but with sci-fi and horror, it just feels different. I said if I wanted to do something that represents me as an author, I definitely want to incorporate that aspect in my logo. So that's when I came up with this logo after the previous one. And I just feel like it fits me better than the other logo. I think in life, most of us at some point may feel like we don't belong somewhere and we're the outliner. But for some of us, it's more so than others. And even when it comes to family as well, I was always the quieter, shyer one out of the family. Growing up, in my house, there wasn't a heavy push to do reading, but I always felt drawn to reading and writing. I remember when the Scholastic Book Fair would come to the school, and I was always there to get something. What I wish I would have had growing up was more exposure to women or men that look like me in my genre, such as Octavia Butler. I didn't know anything about Octavia Butler until a couple of years ago, because I didn't really see that in writing or in books, because I wasn't really exposed to that. And sometimes I feel ashamed saying that. It's one of the reasons why I hate the question of who is your favorite author, because I cannot tell you that. I am still exploring authors I never knew about, but were out there when I was growing up. And I know a lot of people get shocked about that, but it's true for me. I don't have a favorite author. I like reading books, and I want to discover more authors, even if they're indie authors. I want to know more people, and I want to read more books from people who look like me in the horror and sci-fi genres. I grew up reading R.L. Stine and Stephen King, and of course they are white men. So yeah, it wasn't much exposure outside of movies, I would say, for me when it comes to books and writers that write in the horror and sci-fi genre that are African American, Black American, even Caribbean, because I'm half Bahamian. So yeah, I'm glad that I have the resources and the know-it-all now to search out for those authors. But it's still, sometimes it feels like I am an alien in a genre that I don't belong in. So that's it. That is the deeper meaning behind my logos. So I hope this video gave you a little more sense of who I am and where I come from as far as my background with writing. And I hope to make more videos like this, just letting you know what I'm about, who I am, what inspires me, what's my motivation. It just takes me a little while, especially the past month and a half when I've been very busy at work. I just really gotta sit down and make some more videos. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to put it in the comments and I'll get back to you. All right, until next time. Bye.